With us now is Bill Faloon. Bill, it's April 2022, and you're as energetic as always. When I first met you during the first interview, good Lord, 25 years ago. But things are changing so rapidly in the world, in your world of research.
Well, 25 years ago, the best we could do is slow down aging a little bit, reduce our risk of disease a little bit, and a lot of people adhere to it. They said, well, if I can buy a little bit more time, that's okay. What's happened over the last, 25 years is an exponential advance in our understanding of biological aging. We know ways we can definitively slow it. We know some ways we can partially reverse it. These are unprecedented times.
Incredible. And actually, in the very beginning, you were subjected to abuse, criticism, so many unpleasant things, but you persevered, and just about everything you've ever predicted would happen is happening, and faster than ever.
Well, the abuse, the criticisms, that was never a problem. Of course, the governmental attacks on the concept of people engaging in experimental therapies to live longer, those were challenging. And they delayed our ability to advance this science in a way that more people could have saved their lives. So yes, we have battled the bureaucrats. We have won the battles, but the war is against aging. So if we don't find a way to control aging better, a lot of people are going to needlessly die. They're just simply going to die when a therapy that may already exist is not available to them. So that's what we are seeking to do, accelerate the development of technologies and then let people self-experiment if they choose to see if they really work as well in people as they do in animals, where right now aging is being reversed in the animal model. We need to start doing it in people.
Amazing. Give us a brief account as to which technologies you feel at this time are the most promising.
What people can engage in now is to take a drug called metformin that will slow down certain metabolic processes, and the process slow down aging, reduce cancer risk. People should do something to reduce the senescent cell burden. Old dysfunctional cells that linger in our aged bodies, they emit all kinds of toxic factors. We need to get rid of those cells, and there are ways to do that with today's technologies. Not hard to do at all. We want to suppress excess mTOR. When mTOR is running in overdrive, we put on weight. We have all kind of medical issues such as malignancies. Rapamycin, a drug that can turn down mTOR and do a lot more. We want to restore NAD in our cells so that it can repair DNA and continue to sustain energy levels. And then eventually exosome type therapies. We don't know which is best yet. Some are using stem cells, some are using exosomes from stem cells, just perinatal tissues. There are potential ways that people can reverse aging in their bodies today, and what we're doing is seeking to validate what's working, what dose is working, what is the optimal age to start this. These are the areas that we're engaged in.
You've invested so much effort and resources, a lifetime on this, but today you are joined by billionaires. As we conclude, share with our audience why they are doing what they're doing in supporting age reversal.
Well, the older billionaires are pretty much just accepting aging and death. The younger ones, Jeff Bezos, Peter Thiel, the Zuckerbergs, pretty much all of them are realizing they've got all the money in the world to do anything they want with, and their only obstacle is them growing old and frail and then eventually dying. So January 2022, big announcement that a $3 billion mega fund has been established by some of the wealthiest younger billionaires in the world with the objective of finding a way to reverse aging. They want to stay young indefinitely, just like I do. And the good news is they have a lot more financial resources, so they can target certain therapies that may be more expensive than what I can afford to fund, and see if those therapies can rejuvenate older people. And they're not the only ones doing it. People are putting in smaller amounts of money also. But the good news is big money is going into anti-aging research, and we're seeing results already.
And you mentioned, before we conclude, you mentioned that Elon Musk also, that genius that he is getting involved.
Well, he's been involved to one degree or another for the last couple of years, looking at the brain-cloud interface, establishing a neurolink so we can essentially upload our consciousness, our memories, our programming into the cloud. in a way that we can retrieve it. We have unlimited space to store information and unlimited ability to access information, as opposed to carrying around one of these clunky little cell phones. We'll have it built into our brain already. That technology is being pursued. It's likely to happen in the next 10 or 15 years. And once that happens, I think people are going to really appreciate all that they're able to do in life.
Science fiction becoming science fact. Bill Faloon, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Richard.